Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, or whatever time you're watching this. I much appreciate it. We're back on Darktide. It's been a couple days since I uploaded a Darktide video. Because I was playing a lot of demos, and I figured, it might be a good time just to upload some other Darktide content. The videos did do pretty okay. They're all pretty long, an hour, so obviously the watch time is going to be the highest. But one of them, the Nano Apostle demo, has 2 views after like 12 or so hours. Look, that one did not do well in the algorithm. Oh boy. But I digress. It's all good, baby. Well, definitely, I think there are more demos coming for the channel, more videos of those coming. Just probably like a couple more until next fest ends. And then obviously all the games that are coming towards the end of the year, which are going to be fun, like Space Marine 2 and all that. For the build, we have a Gorga, Mach 4, Twing, Late Dive, Stepper, Charm Relate, and Overwhelming Fire. Then we have a Mach 3 Bolt Cleaver with Confident Strike and Slaughter. We've got Furious, Smash 'em, Heavyweight, Best Defense, Big Friendly Rock, Slam, Indomitable, Stomping Boots, Pulverize, and we're going over to grab Hard Knocks, Stay Close, Towering Presence, Tension Seeker, Get Stuck In, Bruiser, Payback Time, Won't Give In, No Pushover, and then Feel No Pain, and all 4 stacks Feel No Pain. That's the build. Let's get into a game, shall we? Alrighty.
Not sure what's in this signal, but it's sending folk mad, and we've had enough of that already.
Oh, my back. A couple demos I did play off cam, simply because I either recorded something for them and it was like, that demo really wouldn't have made a very entertaining video, or it wasn't even really that funny, or it was just like very basic, and some of them were just way too long. There was one demo I played for a game called like The Good People. It's called The Good People. It's an Irish game. The demo's 3 hours long, so that would not have made for a very good video. Plus, it was just a lot of reading and stuff. And I was reading it to myself, and I was doing a funny Irish accent, but it would have been a lot for me to try to read out in a video. Alrighty. Okay, no, that wasn't good. I missed, really? Okay, I couldn't see. My audio's loud. It's too loud. It's messing up my eyes. Alright, here we are. We're good. Yeah, I have a couple demos out that they're definitely going to be played. One of them they call this Boyhood's End, but the thing about Boyhood's End is I can't tell what type of game it is. It's like sort of like almost like a visual novel. It seems like there's an adventure part, and I don't know the combat. I don't know if there's any combat or anything, so we'll be trying that out. There's another one called Mira something or other. I don't know. And that's like a Metroidvania, which will be fun. Oh, it's an Ogryn. Oh, you know what I ought to do? Hold on here.
See that braking wheel? Nasty sight, ain't it? Trust me, it only gets worse.
Wait for my bull charge to get up. Come on, Shan. I want him. Ah, come on now. Damn. I wanted to shove him off. Come on, Shan. Ah. Wrong angle. But if he wants to stand in the fire, that works out. But there was another demo I played where it's like, it's a psychological horror thing, but it's called Giantess Dating Sim. And I knew that partially going in, this one wasn't going to be a channel video at all. It was more of a morbid curiosity, since I knew that it was like a fetish type thing. But then, like, the psychological horror bit is that the lady would just eat people. Small people's like, oh, you know what? I'm alright. I did not finish that demo. I don't mind horrors, but I'm not gonna play a gore fetish game that's disguised as a horror game. No, thank you. Alright. So that was that one. I mean, if you're into that thing, who am I to judge? What else? I was thinking of playing the Once Human demo, and I still might, but it is a 38 gigabyte demo, which feels brutal. But also, that might just be because of how like the type of game it is, so I still might play it. We'll see. Yeah, actually, I probably will. Probably even download it after this match. Oh. Damn. Is there a speedy bit? No? Must have been taken. Alrighty. Mosey on up here. So Joe Cat, you might know him for his video of I Like Girls, where he talks about how much he likes women. Unfathomably based. But he kind of took an extended break for it because he was getting a lot of harassment for some reason. Was the video cringe? A little bit, but also like wasn't harmful at all. You might also know him from his Crap Guide to D&D or Crap Guide to Monster Hunter series. That's why I know him from originally, is the Crap Guide series to Monster Hunter. Oh, Sniper's dead. Anyway, he kind of came back and, you know, generally it's to positive things to all the people that supported him, seeing him back and stuff. However, there's a Twitter bit where it's like, oh, what kind of girls do you like, or whatever, something like that. I can't remember what the original tweet was, but he said all of them. Now shut up, and he drew a bunch of drawings with him, with a bunch of various women, like women at the gym, women who are artists, women, you know, just with a bunch of different women, doing their hobbies and stuff, doing things, like having fun, cute little image, harmless. These miserable fucks that were harassing him the first time around were trying to spin off like, oh, he shows a picture of a big girl eating. Oh, it's because she's fat. Like, what's the logic here? What are you trying to like own him for? Like what? Like, hey, fun fact: big people like to eat. And it wasn't even. And unlike that, he had more food than her in the image. He was the one holding the food. It was like such a weird reaction. But luckily, Joe Cat says he has a better coping mechanism for when this stuff goes about, so that's good. Because holy fuck, these guys are miserable. Hey, come on, Shannon. I should probably go help that guy. Get rocked, idiot. Uh-oh. Get me out of this stink. Uh-oh, I've been snagged. No, not in the goo. Launch me this way. Where's that fifth in bastard? Ooh, damage up. Where's that stink bomber? There we are. It is crazy. Then a bunch of other like right-wing weirdos, or like these, because it's all like weirdo, terminally online right-wing dudes doing it, right? Not all of them, but a large proportion of them. Or like, oh, these are the ones that harass people over playing the Hogwarts game. No one got harassed for playing the Hogwarts game, really. Like, once again, that game that they defended with their lives that turned out to be mid as fuck. Ooh. Come on, Sean. Hello, you. There. Come on, Sean. There we are. Alright, we're good. Alright. We'll mosey on up here.
Killed the trapper! Medical station.
Where's this bomber at?
Grenade!
Join up with one another on the group.
If he doesn't want to take it, I'll take it.
Something new for the collection.
Oh, my freaking rock. Hit the button. Alright. What else was I gonna say?
What is the cause?
Oh yeah, like it's crazy. They fought and like tooth and nail for this fucking game that turned out to be mid as fuck, and no one has talked about it since. Actually, I never saw anyone talk about the game outside of like the quote-unquote drama around it. Speaking of Harry Potter, apparently J.K. Rowling might be at risk of losing it or something, or like something going on, since like Warner Brothers is kind of like fricked up right now due to a various amount of things, and Harry Potter is usually their big cash cow, but she's not doing anything on top of it, so some legal mumbo jumbo might cause her to lose it or something. I don't know. Because like she's a real big brand risk because she's such a goblin about trans people online. It's actually doing like bad things to Warner Brothers' image. It's funny because I remember when Harry Potter was like woke, right? There's probably still a genre of people that consider the game woke, or the woke because like J.K. Rowling would do like revisions, or, like be more inclusive, quote unquote. So it's in a weird spot right now in the culture war of being not great. So like I don't know, when I was reading the article, it didn't really make any sense to me. It was just like a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo. Either that, like Warner Brothers is gonna try to buy it out from under her or something. I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be really funny if it did happen. But I don't know. It's weird. Have you ever considered not Mr. Flamer?
Here are the comms, Beck.
throw a rock in that general direction, maybe it'll do something. It didn't, but, you know, it felt good. Speaking of young adult fantasy, Blood of Zeus is a show on Netflix. You might have heard of it. It kind of got overshadowed by Castlevania a little bit. And also, it's like, it's not the greatest thing. It's not bad, though. It's fun to watch. It's doing the thing again where, like, Hades is the bad guy. But, like, it's hard to depict Hades as the bad guy. Since, one, he's an incredibly honest person. He's, like, his whole thing is that he's very honest. Like, death is honest, and so is he. And his complete motivation is just because Demeter, his wife's mom, Persephone's mom, was the one in the wrong, and he essentially had to compromise for her because Persephone wanted to be with Hades. So she ate some of the food on the underworld. She ate 6 pomegranate seeds, and because of that, Demeter threw a hissy fit and started like punishing the mortals for it. And instead of her getting punished by Zeus, Zeus made her made it like Hades compromise for her. And he's doing like his whole purpose is he's not killing any of the gods. He's not being like evil about it. He's being a little underhanded, sure. He's not doing anything overtly evil. And he just wants to be able to, his family to be together, his children not to cry when their mom has to leave for half the year. You know? Because Demeter is the one in the wrong. And then she comes in and like tries to be like, oh, if you let me do this, I'll help you. And I'm like, if I was Hades, I would have told this bitch to f off. Goddamn, but he kind of can't because she knows his plan, and if it got exposed, it could be a problem. But still, it makes me upset that Hades has to compromise for her. She's the bad person. She's unforgivably bad. She literally creates a mushroom virus that kills a bunch of mortals because it'll like further their like plan. And Hades is like, what the fuck? Don't do that. She's like, it's already done. Think of your family, why don't you? It's like, you are bad. But like Persephone and Hades is always shown as like more or less nice people. Even in Percy Jackson's series, I don't think they were overtly evil. They were like a bit sassy, but they weren't like bad, if I remember correctly. Although he was kind of a dick to Nico, but or was he? I don't know, I can't remember. I know that Nico went through some shit in the underworld, but I don't necessarily remember if it was at his father's, if it was at Hades' behest or not. I know that Hades wasn't all sunshine and rainbows in the Percy Jackson books, but I don't remember him being like one of the villains. I will say Blood of Zeus definitely feels like someone who's like, oh, I liked and read Percy Jackson when I was a kid, and I kind of just wanted to like do something similar to it. It's definitely got that vibes of I'm a Percy Jackson enjoyers, because it's got a lot of the similar traits and stuff. They really ought to rework the final bit of this. Like, the build-up's fine, but like the second area where you just have to flip a bunch of switches is a little bit of a snooze fest. Oh, I didn't know you could hang on there. Mosey on up here, hit this button. I don't remember the source of this, but but it was, it might have been a book, it might have been a fanfiction, it might have just been a Tumblr post or something, I don't know. where like someone's talking to Hades and Persephone, or like it's Zeus or and Poseidon talking to Hades and Persephone's there. It's like, oh, and Persephone's like, I'm sure you'll find my husband disagreeable, for he doesn't engage in the hobbies that you do. And Poseidon and Zeus are like, what hobbies? It's like adultery. It's like, she's got you there, boys. Y'all are getting your dicks willies and wompies where they shouldn't be. And then along came Zeus. You know what I could do? Throw that down. Alrighty. Stop. You know, shout out to all the people that do the move speed bug exploit thing just to lose to an Ogryn. Look, I'm sure the move speed exploit is fun and all with the knife thing where you like thrust forward, but like I'm far too lazy to do that. You know? Mosey on this way. Hello, friend. There. And we're moseying on out of here, no problem. Crash.
Not dead yet? Lucky me.
Alright, and he's in. We're good. That was a good game. That was a good match. Feels good to be back. Also, it's nice to take a break from Darktide every now and then. Really comes back fresh, especially because it's like that vibe of like playing like, oh man, I'm playing this game, but there's an update in like a week. You know. Oh, the Rock and Stone update is out too. I might have to give that a try. Alrighty, let's see what the Emperor granted us. I was gonna wonder where the 3 deaths were, but I did join in and 2 of the bots were dead, so I guess I figured where that one was. Oh, we got a curio for it. Nice. Well, if you made this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, or don't. I'm not your mother. You better brush your teeth. Have a good one. Bye-bye.